guys, a really exciting thing happened today. Our butterfly kit arrived. So what came in our kits today was real live butterfly larvae. So the butterfly larvae are actually little tiny caterpillars. Tiny. So you'll notice that there's a whole bunch of tiny caterpillars inside this one container. How are we going to make sure that we get you each your own individual caterpillar? Well, you're gonna find out. The next thing that we have to do with our little tiny caterpillar is to actually take them from that one container and put them into their very own little container. And as you can see, I have a whole bunch of little containers here with lids on there, and there's enough containers for each of you to get your very own caterpillar. So I bet you're wondering, what am I going to do with my caterpillar? How am I going to feed my caterpillar? Well, the best thing about this kit is that it also comes with caterpillar food. It is specially designed to help nurture your caterpillar to grow up and eventually be able to create its own chrysalis. And you'll notice on here it says, not for human consumption. So what I'm going to do is I have to take the lid off of this caterpillar food. Ew, it doesn't smell very good. And I have to take your container and a spoon, and I have to take 1 spoonful of the gooey, gushy caterpillar food and put it inside the container. And then I try to squish it down in there so that there's no air pockets the best I can. Once this goes in here, I leave it. I don't touch this again because, again, it's not for human consumption. So it's best you don't touch it, and when your caterpillar is done with it, you're going to throw it out. So as you can see, this is going to take a little while to make because I have to take a scoop, and honestly, it's not very easy to scoop this stuff out. It's moist, but it's hard, and I have to smush it into each jar, and there's a whole bunch of jars to do to fill up for both of our classes. So here's another jar, almost ready to go. It's a good way to get out all your frustrations if you need to. There we have it. They're all made and ready for your caterpillars to enjoy their new home. Okay, now we're ready to take our larvae, our caterpillars, and put them into their containers that we just made. So we take off the lid very gently, and we have to leave that paper towel in there, and we lift the paper towel, and you'll notice when I lift the paper towel, look, there's caterpillars that are clinging to the paper towel, so we have to be very, very careful. And we can get that caterpillar off with this really gentle, oops, not so gentle. Oh, we'll try this guy. We'll get him off and into our container. Come on, buddy. Oh, he fell down too. Wonder if we're going to be successful. Oh, he fell down too. So look, we have a few more. So we could just kind of roll him on in. There he goes. You see the little larvae? Right there. See if he'll focus. He's climbing on his string, on his silk. And now he's put into his habitat. And once we're done that, we put the lid on so he can't crawl away. And he's all ready to go to a new home. There we go. We've got a few of our caterpillars put away into their lovely little containers. And they're ready to be rehomed to you guys. And there you have it. All of our caterpillars are now safely placed into their homes and ready to come to you. I can't wait for you to have them and to raise your very, very own butterfly. Okay, so as you can see, your caterpillars are now ready to come home to you. And just remember that you have to be very careful with them because they're very fragile. Your caterpillar is going to eat and eat and eat for the next few weeks. And as it eats, it's going to grow and grow and grow. It's like an eating machine. And as it grows, it's going to start shedding its skin. And it'll shed its skin like a tight pair of pants. Sometimes, though, your caterpillar is going to be very tired because of all the eating it's doing, and it might not move. And you might think that your caterpillar might not be alive anymore, but don't you worry. It'll be just fine. So please don't take off the lid and poke it. It's important that you leave the lid on, then you let your caterpillar just stay inside its habitat and eat and eat and grow and grow. Happy raising!